right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title.
This fight is yours. They got nothing on you. Let's go.
All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the welterweight title.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Topuria getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Well, we'll see if he postures some of his ground strikes going here. Makhachev has got full mount now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Good, solid strike on the ground. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
He's got to be careful here. Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Let's go. Heavy on the body now.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
He's got to start throwing now.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Makhachev's back in half guard. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Islam Makhachev. That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Topuria.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Clean with the right hook.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Straight right hand, no good. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Final seconds of round one. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Round two is next.
Sit down for me, buddy. Good. Deep breath. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down for me. All right, you good? All right, listen to me. You take that.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Round two is underway. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fighting.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Oh, this is not good. Mounted.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm. Push it.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, feet on the hips here. Topuria's eye now closing up.
Nice pass. Great defense by this fighter. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ilia Topuria. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Topuria's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Topuria's right back to the full mount here.
Nice defense.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Takes his back now. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Topuria's right back to the full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, this might just be a matter of time.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Seconds to go, round two.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Seconds winding down in round two. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, separation from the clinch.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted to see a takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in his fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight.
Nice job by the veteran there to counter with a jab to the head. Strong work on the feet by Ilia Topuria. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's gotta be careful here.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Topuria.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Ooh, he's got it locked in. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ilia Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, it's tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
No judges needed this time around.
Holy smokes!
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia Makhachev.
So there he is in full celebration mode now, the undisputed, reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world. He came in with all the hype, with all the pressure, and he rose above it here tonight, getting his hand raised by way of the TKO. And if this #1 contender had nothing for the champion, I'm just not sure who at 155 pounds is going to beat this guy.